Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go here in Baltimore. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Forward. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, middle.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
13.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They'll run here with the rookie. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
The tackle by Derwin James. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Hey, report. Sit on.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Raven 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Jackson now on 2nd down, and they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
3rd and long for Jackson. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Report.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
180.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup up front.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
180. Hey, middle.
Design run here with Jackson.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down.
180.
Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
180. 180.
Jackson looking to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Here we go. Trap 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
3rd and long.
Buffalo 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Wilson. One of his teammates there to take it back in. And that is not going to help at all. They needed a whole chunk of yards not going out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. 4th and long coming up. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
16 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
To kick off for Baltimore.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he shows off those strong legs running through 1 tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So after 1, 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. First carry for King Henry. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Get rid of it and complete it. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Third and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Travel start on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Moving left. He's going to run it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Let's go now.
Now Wilson on first down. Forced out left. Now he takes off.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Second and 10. Wilson. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Third down, here's Wilson. He's got his man. That's Besh. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. From the 39, here's a first and 10. A run with Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
70 Lions.
On second down, here's Wilson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Set. 70, go.
Saquon. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal.
Let's go. Grab ball 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Wilson. Hit as he throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues.
Okay, break.
Third and goal.
Set up. Viking 18. Dragon 60. Set up.
Now it's Wilson. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Let's go now. Check up.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Noah Fant. Touchdown Seahawks. His 4th TD grab of the season.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on fourth down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was fourth and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense. They have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
The return starts from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Sit hard. Middle, middle. Sit hard. 180. Sit hard.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Out to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sidelines.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
It is 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks will have great field position right around midfield.
Their own 49-yard line.
throwing now. Wilson on first down. That's caught downfield by Hunter. And he will go all the way. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Seattle. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Wilson has everyone set as they will go for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
70 range. Warrior 70.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Ravens 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. A throw left side caught by Andrews. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. To the air one more time with Jackson. Now he'll run. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Hey, report. Report. Headshot. Check, go get him, go get him, go get him.
Second down, Jackson. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
From the gun, Jackson. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He's going to keep it himself. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. His kick is good. And the Ravens are back within 4 at 14-10.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Wilson now, off the bootleg, moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Wilson. They'll try to set up the screen here. Into space at the 45. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play, and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. In motion, dash. Wilson to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the
From the
pickup.
43, here's 2nd and 8.
At the Seahawks 43-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year, and the score stays right where it is.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Forward.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, goodness. After the play, that's Lamar having some difficulties down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ravens bring their punt team out. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco leading.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Now he's just going to flip this forward. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Seattle.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Here we go, set.
He'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Cut 19. Ready. Track 70 Timberwolves. Check up.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last two plays are a great example why.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. Get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
DC, right? Alrighty. Sit hard. Alright. You.
Jackson now. Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, here's second and 1. Jackson. He's going to air this one out. And for a third time today, he's in it. And now he loses the football. The Seahawks scoop it up. When the ball comes out and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, Here's 2nd and 14. Here's Wilson to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Now a toss, running left, it's Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They go play action with Wilson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs, and as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1, and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
They'll try it now with Barkley. Into space. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point attempt still to come. And now another extra point off the mark. 3 misses on extra points in this game alone. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the from 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Go!
They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Rory on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the
2nd and
39.
6.
Here's
At the
2nd
39-yard line.
and 6.
Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Okay, break.
Important moment here, 3rd down and 4.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
Go. Check up.
He'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally as big, though. We're going to try to make it a one-score game with a 2-point conversion. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Short one there to his tight end, Fan. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Seahawks.
They'll run. It's Barkley. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.